Hi love bugs and love bug families. Today we're going to practice putting numbers in order from the smallest to the greatest. So it's not always going to be numbers that are consecutive. That's a big word, love bugs. What I mean by consecutive is it means right next to each other on the number line. Okay, so what I'm going to show you in your workbook, a page that can really help you today when we're working, is at the back of your workbook. Now, parents, in the back, there are activity sheet pages that look like this. You can see most of mine are ripped out because we're going to be using number cards today. I'm going to be showing them. You don't necessarily have to have them out today, but if your child benefits from having things in front of them to move around and touch when they're putting things in order, then I highly suggest pausing the video and cutting out the number cards 1 through 20. That's what I did. I cut out the nice thick number cards from 1 to 20, and it might help them as we move along in today's lesson. The other thing that can help you love bugs today, in the back of the book as well, there's a page. It says reference to on the bottom like this, and it's a number line from 0 to 20. So if you're trying to put numbers in order, this number line can help you remember the order of numbers when we count from 0 all the way up to 20. And this is a skill, love bug parents, that kindergartners should know by the time they leave and go to first grade. Your children should be able to count from 0 all the way up to 100, going in order from 1, 2, 3, counting by ones. They should also be able to count up to 100, counting by tens. Okay, so these are skills that we should practice at home all the time. We're not going to have big lessons on them because we've already learned how to do it. You could just reinforce it at home, like counting hops, counting jumps, counting how many times we skip, and trying to count from 1 all the way to 100 by ones and also by tens. So this is a page that's going to help you today, love bugs. Parents, if you need it, it's reference to, it's on the back. So what we're going to do to warm up, love bugs, is we're just going to talk about comparing numbers, which is bigger, which is smaller. So if I showed you the number 5 and the number 11, some of you might be able to look right away and automatically know which one's higher and which one's greater and which one's smaller. Some of you might have to draw a picture, and that's okay. So if you're somebody who likes to draw a picture, I suggest using the blank whiteboard type clear paper I gave you, and you could put your number cards like this, and I can draw a picture to show what 5 looks like, 5 dots, and I can draw 11 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then by looking at my dots, which has more dots? This side, right? So I know 11 is more, it is bigger, it has more. Okay, some of us might be able to just look at the numbers and know. Some of us might need to draw a picture still. Either way is fine. Okay, let's compare another number. Let's compare the number 4 with the number 12. Okay, some of us might not know which is bigger, so you might want to draw a picture. 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which side has more dots? 12. So 12 is greater than, that means bigger than 4. 4 is less than 12. It has less amounts of dots. Now, what we're going to be doing today, love bugs, is we're going to be putting these numbers in order. Now, I'm not going to give you the answers. You're going to take pictures of your work to show me. So yesterday we worked on our 10 bead loop page, page 20. Today we're going to start on page 21, and we're also going to do page 22. So what I want you to do is make sure when you're done with these 2 pages, you send Mrs. Qualley a picture so I could check your work. Okay, and then I give you credit that you did today's work. So I'm going to show you 5 cards, love bugs. All right, I'm putting them, they're not in the right order. Okay, so I'm showing you the number 5, 13, 3, 9, and 17. Those are my cards. Okay, 5 numbers. Now your job is to put them in order. You're going to write the numbers with a pencil in order from the smallest one that's here goes here to the biggest number that you write goes here. Okay, so this is a good time when you're ready. You should pause the screen, take your pencil, and look at these numbers and write them in order here from the least to the greatest. Okay, remember, I'm not going to put the answer here. I'm going to check your work when you send it to me. Okay, so these numbers you write up here in order from least to greatest. You could go in the back of the book if you need to and use reference page 2 with the number line. All right, love bugs, I'm going to be switching it, so if you need it still, pause the screen. Okay, so that was your first one. For your second one, remember, you could draw pictures too if you need to. For down here, here are your numbers. You have a 2, 16, 8, 20, and a 4. 2, 16, 8, 20, and a 4. So this is a good time to draw pictures if you need to. You can pause it and draw it out. You can look at your reference chart, reference page 2 to help you. Okay, which one is the smallest? You write it here. Who comes next when we count? Then who comes next, and who's the biggest one there? Okay, pause your screen because I'm going to be turning the page soon, and do your work here. When you're done with this page, you take a picture of page 21 and send it to Mrs. Qualia. Okay, send it to me. Good job. Now we're going to turn our workbook page from 21 over to 22. And we are on this page now. Good job. I'm going to give you your numbers for up here. Ready? 0, 18, 14, 7, and 10. I'll say them again. 0, 18, 14, 7, and 10. You're going to write them here from which one's the smallest all the way to the greatest. And remember, love bugs, even if your numbers aren't perfect, I want to see your handwriting writing those numbers. Okay, we worked together for a long time. I do know your handwriting. I want to see your handwriting, not mommy's or daddy's, okay? Good job. Now, after you finish this one, we have one more left to do, okay? I'm going to switch it, so if you need to see it for longer, pause the screen. Parents, if your love bugs need to draw pictures of each one, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Last one, love bugs. For down here at the bottom, here are your cards. We have 12, 6, 19, 1, and 15. 12, 6, 19, 1, and 15. Okay, put them in order from the smallest number when we count all the way up to the highest, the biggest one. Pause the screen if you need to. Come back when you're ready. Now, love bugs, when you are ready, what you'll do is have mom, dad, or a family member who's helping you with your work take a picture of page 22 and send it to me so I could see page 21 and 22 today. Love bugs, page 23 is also a part of today's lesson, but we're not going to do it because we were going to practice estimates in a certain way in class. So instead of doing it that way, if you remember, 2 Fun Fridays ago, I did a Hershey Kiss estimate. So it's the same kind of lesson. We just did it that way. So this page is going to stay blank. So if you're wondering, we're not going to do this because we estimated when we did our Hershey Kisses. Okay? So love bugs, today I expect a picture sent on remind of page 21 and of page 22. Okay, love bugs, have fun with it. Great job working with your numbers. Don't forget to practice counting from 1 all the way to 100, counting by ones and counting by tens. See you guys next time for some math.